All right, we're here with Mando Rayo from Cultural Strategies. You just finished a talk on Latinos and sustainability here. What do traditions say about the Latino culture and the sustainability movement?
Well, it's already embedded within the culture and the traditions. We just kind of need to tease it out a little bit more and actually recognize it for its assets and strengths. Everything from our agricultural and farming roots to growing our own food, farming, and all these practices that, whether it's saving plastic bags or using foil, washing it and reusing it, those are kind of some of those traditions that in a sense are very green, but as Latinos, we don't, it's just something you do just to kind of get by. So it's not something that we're saying, oh, we're green or we're sustainable, but I mean, in practice, it is.
You had an interesting point about choice versus necessity, whereas, a typical white person you might see riding their bike to work, you say, oh, that's green, but you see a Latino on a bike or on the bus,
right.
You don't necessarily think about that. What is it going to take to change that mindset?
I think from both sides of that perspective, from the formal, sustainability movement, recognizing that is a step towards being more sustainable. And so when people do see, say, a construction worker riding his bike to get to work, he's doing it more out of a necessity, but he's also, in a sense, being green, He's practicing, he's putting it into practice. The chickens in the neighborhoods, whether they're kept or they're running around in the streets, that's another form of it. So I think we need to, educate on both sides of the formal movement and really looking at the assets of and the strengths of the Latino community and the practices. And then on the Latino community, also educating more on what we can do to formalize everything that we've actually done.
You mentioned a couple things that green organizations or companies can do to encourage this lifestyle.
Yeah.
Go over a quick 2 or 3 of the most important ones, but also you talked about how it can't just be a one-time event. You can't just do it on Cinco de Mayo. Expand on that a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you have to be committed. You have to show your commitment to the Latino community. If you're trying to engage with the Latino community, you have to show up often, and when it matters. A couple of things that you can do is connect with culture and do your homework. Find out whoever it is that you're trying to reach out to, what's their background or what's their, are they Mexican or are they more Central American? Are they South American? All those are kind of just different worlds for Latinos. Yes, we're all kind of one common people, but at the same time, we have different cultural upbringings, experiences, traditions, and so culture is a really good way to connect. Definitely being committed to the Latino community. So not just kind of a one-time thing during like Cinco de Mayo. You have to come back and show up when it matters. And then the more that they see you, the more they're going to build that trust, and then the more they're going to ask, hey, why aren't you here the next time?
And you said it all starts with family?
Yeah, a lot of it. Yeah, a lot of it starts with family. It's we have a term called ayuda al prójimo, the one closest to us, help the person closest to us, and naturally that's family. And then it kind of extends out from there, but anything that you can do that incorporates family, whether it's the activities to how open your organization is to the event, that's a great way to start.